British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single rifle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCH raffle.com. TGBCH raffle.com.
TGBCH raffle.coms. Hello. How are we? Nice to see ya. Nice. Where's Little Legs gone? I thought he was doing that on purpose. That'd be funny if he's forgot. Fell asleep or something. How is everybody? So there's a little something there. Look, one of our members, one of you lot, has put up in auction on eBay a set of 5, no less, 5 TGBCH Kew Gardens coins, and I've put the link up, and it's shared everywhere, including Facebook, because eBay's not barred from Facebook. So you'll be able to bid on it if you want, and it's up. It's £100 starting bid for 5 of them, 5 different ones, which is probably not easy to get now. So 1 or 2 of you might fancy having a bid on that. Hello, Harry. One minute, he says. So hello to Andy, and hello to Beck, Tracy Gardner, Derry Roberts, Brian Dawson. Hello to all of you. Oh, tonight's deal on the ticker tape across the screen. It's a, Harry might be able to get the picture up on the screen later. It's a 5-ounce Diamond Jubilee coin. That's the one. And if you get number 2, you get that, but you have to get number 2 whilst we're live. You get that and a full spread if you get it while we're live, plus whatever the prize is for number 2. How you doing, Harry?
I'm all right. If you're wondering about what I'm dressed up as, I'm dressed up as somebody who has had a bad day and can't be bothered. That's what I'm dressing up as today. All right.
Okie dokie.
Right, sorry about that. My wife was telling me an update about her work, and we just literally got chatting for a while and didn't realise the time, so my apologies. Then I had to quickly put this green screen up while I was doing it and get Dad on screen while I finished setting up. So my apologies, everyone. But we're on now, and we're up and we're going.
We're up and running.
So just to clarify, I'll put it back on screen. So there's a back and front of the Diamond Jubilee 5-ounce that Dad was talking about. If you get number 2 while we're live of the gold Mayflower, then obviously you get this 5-ounce, this whopping great heavy silver coin to commemorate the Diamond Jubilee. There you go. Dad's got it in person. So I'll put it up on screen so at least you can see it firsthand, what the front is and the back. And the back, in my opinion, is a beautiful Britannia design. It does have a limited edition number as well. So, yeah.
287 of 2012.
Exactly.
2012 minted because it was the 2012 Diamond Jubilee from 1952 to 2012. And it's not like there's any more of these. I only have the one.
Right, so shall we just get on now? Sorry, it's my fault. We're a bit delayed. We're 5 minutes in and we haven't even spun a wheel yet.
Go for it.
We'll get to it. Okay, so we're going through the competitions at the minute. So let's give it a bit of a shuffle. The first one is the 1967 Elizabeth Threepenny bit. That goes to Kieran Elms. Well done, mate.
Mark Hurst, good evening. Rob Barnes, good evening. Liam and Mark's British Coins, good evening.
I do have, yeah, good. Hello, everyone. I wasn't being rude. Hello, everyone. Right, so while we're talking competitions, the second one is the HMS Rhone, which is the $1 Verenium bunk coin, which is beautiful coins, actually. It's a lovely set. It goes to Eddie Beck. Now, that's it. There you go. There's a reminder. We've had one sign up for the new automatic subscriptions. So then there is a current one. So just to remind everybody, if you've taken out a normal subscription to get automatic raffle entries, that is now changing. So for every subscription, you get 5 entries, and it's automatic. We've done it last week, so you've now got 5 entries per subscription you have. But we've also offered a second plan. So the second plan is virtually, we call it a gold. So it's and what that means is it's $19.95 a month, but you get 20 entries. So you get a significant amount of entries on every single raffle from the moment that you take it out. And we've had one person this week sign up to it already, and they've got an additional 20 entries in every single competition now. So it's worth going for, especially for the high valued items, because obviously if you get so many entries, then quite naturally you're getting it at a much cheaper cost per entry. So,
and you can only take that out at TGBCH prize, isn't it, Harry?
Absolutely, yeah. The automatic raffle subscription. So the silver, which is the normal, and the gold, which is the newer one. That one is, you can only get them direct at the site. Okay, so Mark Bennett gets the Snowman BU change checker, and Derek Clark gets the Eel Colour 50p bunk coin. Next up, we've got the Hogwarts Express 50p colour bunk coin, which is lovely. I like the colour bunk coins. They're absolutely beautiful. This one had 294 entries. Oh, who's going to take it? Derek? Oh, Andy. Well done, Andy.
Well done, Andy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different winners so far.
Okay, we've got Anniversary of Charles Dickens. This is a £2 coin set. This is the five coins, that is. I think it's got 5 coins in it. £2 coins. Mark Dando takes it. Well done, Mark. This one had 457 entries, so this one was a very popular one. Next up, we've got the 2021 Prince Philip in Memoriam silver proof. I think this is a £5 coin, I believe, issued by Guernsey. And this is a lovely, it comes in a box. It's really lovely. And it's 411 entries.
Tina Mason, well done, Tina.
Well done, Tina. Okay, next up, we've got the 2022. This is the Orphalante David Williams silver proof. This is the next one in the series. This one had 442 entries. Quite a lot of entries, this one. And Tracy Gardner takes it. Well done, Tracy.
Well done, Tracy. And she collects those too.
Okay, now we're into high entry territory now.
For that one, Tracy.
Next up, we've got the Kanga and Roo silver proof coin 2022. This one had 536 entries. We're getting more and more entries this time, especially on the silvers. People are loving the silvers. And we got Katrina Realms. Well done, Katrina. You take the Kanga and Roo silver proof 50p.
Well done, Katrina.
Okay, and the penultimate prize competition for this evening is the 2022 Dame Vera Lynn silver proof.
Katie Gibson.
Oh, that's annoying. No, not Katie Gibson. Not annoying. I had a bit of paper fall off the thing. That's what I was saying. It's annoying. I've got the double up choices and the pluses for the multipliers, and it's just fallen off the. I knew it would. I need to get it. Hold on a sec. Let me spin the next one, and I'll get it off of the floor.
10 different competitions, 10 different winners so far.
Yep. Okay, and finally, we're on the competition 11, which is the 1 ounce silver proof Britannia 2010. This one had 618 entries.
Wow.
Absolutely insane.
Andy Walton. Tracy won hers on a subscription. Excellent.
Lovely. All right, there we go. Well done, Andy. All right, now that concludes all of the prize competitions for this evening. If you do want to get entered, make sure you have a look at tgbchprizes.com and have a look. You can also see about getting a subscription to get automatic entries. Plus, don't forget you get 1 free entry in every competition. So even if you do take out a subscription, you've still got an extra free entry by doing the code. So don't forget to just always enter in the codes as well. Get your extra free entries. Absolutely. Okay. George's Draw subscribers now. So this is just purely people that have subscribed to George's Draw. This is sort of like an exclusive one. I better take that back. That's going to fall as well.
Evening, Gary.
Okay, first prize, £100 Casper cash and £100 prize competition credit goes to Jade Calvin. Well done, mate.
Well done.
Second prize of £75 Casper cash and £75 prize competition credit goes to Claire Rawdon Brown. Well done. And the third prize. Oh, you haven't got a third prize up there. I'll just say it. So the third prize is £50 Casper cash and £50 PCC. All right.
Showing on my page.
But I don't have the third entry. You're not getting what I'm saying. The comments where I click it. Andy didn't do it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Oh.
Not that he didn't do it. It's just one that he missed. That made it sound like I'm having to go at Andy when it's not Andy's fault. Sorry. My brain's all over the place.
Who got that one?
Eddie Beck.
Oh,
right. Now we are on the domains, everyone. So 50p.tv. We've had quite a lot of people get memberships, and I've actually copied over loads to the wheels today. It took a good couple of hours to get everyone copied over that have purchased any membership. So all of the wheels are updated from, I think, from 4 o'clock.
Leaderboard's also been updated today.
I just seen. I don't know what that means, Andy. For some reason, I ain't got a clue, mate. Why it's greyed out. I knew you would do it. See, it weren't your fault. I did say Kevin Rawdon takes 50p.tv. Let's see what Kevin gets.
I'm going to post that comment again with the link in it. So for those people that have recently joined or watching halfway through, one of the members has put up 5 TGBCH different Kew Gardens ones that we've done.
Be careful where you post it. What is it, an eBay link?
Yeah, so it's not banned.
All right. No, but I think
eBay links are okay on Facebook.
But some pages are restricted. That's all my concern was. Okay, and jessup.co.uk now goes to David Joins. Hello, mate. Oops. Let's see what you get. This is a multiplication wheel. All right, as an update for everybody, talking about Kew Gardens, we're just waiting on the final delivery to come in for the Kew Gardens. Anybody who's pre-ordered the 2023 Kew Gardens set that we've got, the red, white and blue, expect to see them being dispatched in the next, I think we may not get the delivery this week. So we'll probably start getting them out next week. So hopefully there's no delays and no issues. I mean, anything could happen, as you all know, with the post. So, but we'll try and get them out as soon as possible for you, because I know you've waited a little while now. So we really appreciate your patience. I actually, because I was sourcing the frames, I actually sourced an alternative, which I don't know if you'll be able to see them, which is a floating frame set. So as you can see, the floating frames.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know whether I'll put that on full screen. Hold on, so everyone can see. There you go. So it's like a floating frame set. You might see the little ones that people have got, like the bars. This is like a bigger one. So, but this I'm not too happy with, this sample. So, but you'll get much better frames than this. Just waiting for them to arrive now. All right.
Can you put as many as you want in there? Has it got slots just for free, or like if you wanted to put 4 or 5 in there, could you?
You could, but it's just going to look overcrowded. I mean, you could probably squeeze in 4, but really you want to get 3, because as you can see, it's quite evenly spaced then around the coins. That's all it is. Chrissy Cross takes bigwins.tv.
I mean, really, when you think about it, not everybody wants something in a case. I was thinking about that today, because when I get mine, when I was out walking with Casper, I was just thinking about it in my head, you know, knowing that they're coming. So you're going to be sending me my set soon. And I was thinking, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to put it on a sideboard, or am I going to take it out of the box to put it in my folder? So perhaps next time we do something like that, maybe we do what the others do and do a set amount in the case and a set amount loose.
No, we won't do a set amount in the case. We'll just offer the upsell of, do you want to buy a case? If so, it'll be an extra £5 or something like that. Something of the equivalent, or an extra £7 or whatever. I can't remember how much the cases cost.
Right.
But,
yeah, Rob Barnes says that will never fit in my TGBCH folder.
Yeah, I don't. I actually put the coins in in fact, I don't use the TGBCH folder because there's so many coins. I actually want to keep them in a different folder. So what I've done is, you know, the coin flips that you normally get for 50p's and that, I've started to put all of them in them. So I've got a specific album for coin flips, and I've just been putting them all in there. It'll be quite interesting, actually. Perhaps we should start sharing pictures on how we all store it. Obviously, people have got them in folders and that, which I know. But if anybody stores them differently, because I think, was it Rob Barnes or was it Liam Redgrave? But they sent a picture of their cabinet, and they're all on these, all similar to this, on little.
That was Liam, I think.
Liam, yeah, that was a fantastic setup. I think that looked amazing. 3 A to Z coins for David Joins. And I'll take
if anybody doesn't want the case, just let us know.
Yeah.
And
obviously
we'll send the coins and we'll save the case, and that can be used, recycled and used on some other coins or whatever. So if you don't want the case, just send me a message, let me know.
Obviously, if you still want the case, don't message us.
Yeah. Yeah, don't message if you want the case, because Harry will send it out anyway as standard, unless somebody says, I don't want the case.
Yeah. Okay, Stuart Skulls takes change-checker.org and gets the 2005 gunpowder, got £2 times 2, because it's a double up. Well done, Stuart.
Rob Barnes has started his second folder for his TGBCH coins.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people have got it set up, obviously other than folders, because I find it quite interesting. Francie Pena. Say Pena because it's I think I've seen it with like an umlaut, a certain dots above the A or something, or the N. But it does look like France Pena, so whichever way.
Mm.
5
That's
times
Robert's
bank
pipe, that is.
That's 10 bank.
Don't like the 3-hole albums. Prefer the British version with 4 holes, as more secure and sheets don't bend as much. Yeah, I agree with that.
We're restricted on what we can get made for the albums, because unfortunately the initial albums came with free ring binders, so we're quite restrictive on what sheets we can get to fit that now. So but we have been discussing possibility of getting alternative albums to sort of spread the load if people want an alternative fit with more generic pouches. And I've been looking at got a sample, nothing special, but like a Numis book where just 50p's and £2, whatever. So similar to that, similar to like a Numis book. I did get a sample, but I'm not happy with the quality, so I haven't really done anything more on that. Christmas coin for Jeffrey Brinklow. I actually like the Numis books. I've got it for pound coins that Richard Brabbin helped me finish off the rest of my collection. I think there's a couple more I'm missing, but I think I've got most of them. Right, Jeffrey Brinklow times 5, but he gets to have 3 times 8 Christmas coins for Jeffrey. Okay, change checker.news now. Do a few shuffles. Tina Mason takes it. Well done, Tina.
Ignore the and at the bottom. That was the predictive texty stuff. Well done, Tina. Well done, Jeffrey.
Uncirculated dollar bill for Tina on a multiplication wheel again. So, tell you what, since I forgot how many different bills we've got, any sort of notes we've got, because I found a big, I say a big box, makes it seem like I've got a load of notes stuck under the bed in a massive box, but I don't. Just to clarify. 6 for Tina. We've actually got quite a lot, obviously circulated. I haven't got many here. Dad's got not quite a few, but Dad's got a few that are uncirculated. But yeah, I've seen some weird and wonderful currency, like stuff that I didn't even know about, like Deutschmarks. In Germany, I've always known euros. So it's quite... Oh, 2 on the bounce for Tina. Well done. Yeah, so there's some currencies like quite big. They're quite big notes. They look like share certificate type things. That's how big they are. They look like bonds type. It's like insane. £25 membership voucher for Tina on a multiplication wheel. Could get expensive. Yeah, and I've seen some really diddy notes as well. Really bizarre. I think I had a little look for them when Katie, I think the last one I did, she won a couple of Baker's dozens for notes. So yeah, that was quite insane for her. So I hope, Katie, if you're watching, if you were happy with all the notes you received, we appreciate it to let others know what you could win, and if they were quite a good little present that arrived. Where are we? Getting confused now. Coronavirusupdate.tv now. If anybody's commenting, for me, I'm always behind in the chat because I go by Andy's comments so I can put them on screen. So if they are speaking to me, I don't see them until I get down the page. Okay, Steve Fraser takes this one. Oh, I've just to let everyone know as well, I've joined the Northamptonshire Magicians Club, well, which is something that you don't normally say every day. It's not really something you'd throw in general conversation, but yeah, Northamptonshire have got their own club that have been going since 1926. Yeah, because in 2026 it's their 100 years. I think it is. I think that works out right. So yeah, they've almost been going for 100 years now. And the Northamptonshire Magicians Club.
Oh, right, okay.
And so yeah, I've signed up to it just to sort of get out of the house, meet people, and also try and turn my hyper focus and my forever going mind and focus it, channel it into magic, since I managed to get back into it recently. So yeah, if anybody's in and around Northamptonshire and there's a guest day to invite you to come over, I'll send an invite. And if there's a competition I'm entering, obviously you get to see me performing some magic as well. Okay, Derek Clark wins Platinum Jubilee 50p on a multiplication wheel. And Derek gets to add 5. So, oh, is it going to stay on 5? Yes, it is. 5 plus 5 is 10 times 10 for Derek. Ian Glenn now. So to touch on that about Northamptonshire, if anybody lives in and around Northamptonshire, I know Derek, you do as well. But yeah, anybody else as well, there's a Northamptonshire or Northampton Balloon Festival. And I think that's in August. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody's watching and they know. But what that is, it's like a hot air balloon festival, and there's like stuff that goes on in Northampton Town Centre. There's stands and there's different things going on. It's a bit of a day out. I think it's over the weekend. It's quite a busy affair. We've got a Northamptonshire Magic Club is going as well. So if ever you swing by that, you could end up bumping into me, and I'll do a few tricks for you. PCC times number of people watching times 2. So that's 21 times 2 is 42. 42 for Bruce Coombs. Oh, double up that is. So that's 84. £84 PCC. Cool, blimey, that soon doubled. Ian P. Lambert next. There we go. Just reaching some comments that people sent earlier. It'll be interesting to see, as all of mine are in Ziploc bags, as I just don't know what to do with them. That's fair enough, Tracy. I know it's difficult, isn't it, what you could do. If they are in Ziploc bags, what you could do, actually, is, you know, the, like, what do you call them? Like trading cards, you know, like the trading card albums where you get 9 on a sheet, 3, 3, 3. Very similar to like the change checker ones where you put your change checker cards in. So if you're in your Ziploc bags, you could just get an album and slot them in like that. So all the COAs and the coin is all together. There you go. There's an idea for you.
In Ziploc bags.
Yeah. Like the I think she's referring to the Ziploc bags that I send out. Colin Ritchie takes Taekwondo Olympics 50p on a multiplot. Excuse me. Yeah, so when I send out the TGBCH coins, I get a Ziploc bag, put the COA in, and I put the coin in front of it. And obviously, if you want to display them like that, you could put them in like the trading card album things, similar to the change checker
Oh yeah.
things. See what I mean? Times 3 for Colin. Has he got another one? Colin. No, he doesn't. Oh, that's Colin Ritchie. Rest in peace, mate. Ian's.tv now.
I just need to nip off for a minute.
You do what you got to do.
I'll do what I've got to do. I'll be back in a sec.
I'll take you off screen. When you come back, you can add yourself again. Yeah. Oops. Wrong one. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. Ian's.tv goes to Eddie Beck. This is a double up wheel. Seen a comment from Liam. I've just got a new glass unit for my other coins, so the unit in the pics I sent you will just be for TGBCH coins. That's the thing with all these coins and that, whether it's TGBCH coins or the Royal Mint ones or Popjoy ones or the silver coins. You know, there's no real way of displaying them. It's difficult, so you have to get a glass cabinet, but then the minute you've got a glass cabinet, you've got to be wary on who you have over to your house and, you know, who comes in and if it's visible through the window, and then you've got to think about security, and yeah, it's a nightmare. But I think if you can display them like as Liam said he is, like in a glass cabinet or in some sort of a display case, it looks a million times better. Q Gardens 50p we're on now. Richie. So let's see if there's any. Is that still going, the balloon show? I believe so, mate. I believe so, yeah. We've because I only joined the Northamptonshire Magicians Club. Oh, 2 prizes on the bounce, look. Except Colin gets a multiplier. Yeah, so they've mentioned it there. So on the first day, obviously got welcome, and they actually did a parlour magic competition, which was quite interesting. And I saw a few acts, which was really good. They welcomed me. It's open to hobbyists as well. So if anyone is not local to Northamptonshire and you want to join up, then, you know, welcome all members of all abilities, hobbyists, people that are interested, people that want to do it, professionals, all sorts. But yeah, they mentioned about the balloon festival, and yeah, advising, saying that if anyone's going to be around over the weekend, they'd love to have people on the stand to sort of do a bit of magic. So yeah, welcome back, Dad. You back?
I'm back. I just hadn't said anything yet because I was still finishing off something.
All right. Well, you're on the screen, so whenever you just got to say. All right.
Yep. Okay. So
I'll put you over to Dad now.
I've got a little something to talk about. So what we're going to try and do, as you know, we have gone in and out with all sorts of ups and downs over the last couple of years. Harry's been with us now for just over a year, and I think we've come a long way in that time. Sorry,
just to interrupt you. I accidentally spun the wheel, so this will be for the next one, Ostomate.tv, and then I'll go back to John White's multiplier. So just to let everyone know what I've done here. Sorry.
Yeah. And I'd very much like to get involved with other retailers and buyers for either small independent retail shops or chains, whereby they would stock our TGBCH coins. So to that end, there is a show called the Home and Giftware Show, and it's on up north in Harrogate in the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th and 19th of July. So it's only 4 weeks away. Now, it's putting a lot of eggs into one basket, but on the other hand, you could do a year's worth of business in one day at these places. There are thousands of people walking around, and you have everyone from your local independent single gift shop owner, for example, or jewelry shop, to buyers for chains and so on. You get your Franklin Mint and your Danbury Mint and the buyers for Sainsbury's and all sorts of stuff. I'm not saying in any way that we would get a deal with anybody like Sainsbury's, but the point is there are lots of people in the giftware industry and they're all walking around, and this is one of the shows that they come to in order to buy what they're going to be stocking. And a lot of people go to these shows to also buy what they're going to stock at Christmas, the giftware that they're going to stock at Christmas. All that, this kind of stuff's all done well in advance. You know, when you see the shops stocking their new Christmas decorations and all that kind of stuff, and the Christmas toys and all of that, that you go to shows in January and February, and you place your orders there for the following Christmas. You know, it's all done a long time in advance. So anyway, Harry and I have talked about it, and we want to put together this show, but it is quite costly, and I haven't exactly got the money for it. It is severely costly. It's going to cost us about $3,000-ish.
A bit more.
Maybe a bit more, maybe 3.5. You know, maybe a push 4 even. It has the potential of taking us maybe up a level. It has a potential of doing a lot more than that, 10 times that in business. It has that kind of potential. It just depends whether or not these places of business, corporate gifts as well. Somebody could come to us for a corporate gift. This would be a great idea to give as a corporate gift to people.
Just to sorry to interrupt real quickly. For people not knowing why this has already been spun, I accidentally spun it earlier, but I didn't show what they'd won because I got it on a wrong wheel. So Katrina, who just won on a multiplication, she gets it. So that's the reason why that's happened. All right. There you go. Sorry. So as you were saying, Dad, sorry.
Yeah, that's right. So these things have an absolutely ginormous potential. You know, we only, if just a couple of shops looked at stocking our product, it would be worth doing the show. If we ended up getting a dozen, it would be absolutely phenomenal. And these are the sort of places that would take, say, you know, a large order, like an order of 100 or an order of 200 across the board. And we now have enough of a selection to be able to do something like that. So, for a while, my heart is going to be in my mouth type thing, because, you know, it could be a bad decision. It could be the best decision we've made. Don't know yet. What I do know is I've got to find the money for it. And it would certainly give us an answer as to, you know, how much we could move forward or not. Because there is always the danger, if you like, that the worst case scenario, and you know I like to tell you like it is, quite blunt. So the worst case scenario is I'm blowing hot air up my rectum and about the whole idea of TGBCH coins, and the only people that will ever be interested are our tiny small community like you. Now that could be one answer, or it could be simply that we've got to grow from that community, and that community can get bigger, and the collective community of the people collecting our coins would get larger and bigger, and so on. And of course, only time will tell. Well, something like this sort of, it's a bit like speeding up time. What the work that we would do over the next 12 months trying to publicize TGBCH coins and trying to get them out there, with all the hassles that we've had off of places like Facebook and eBay and one thing and another, that amount of work and effort can be done literally in the 4 days in a show like this. So it's and I've been to these shows, especially this one. I've been to this specific one several times as a buyer, and so I know what they're like. I know how busy they can be, and I know the kind of contacts and money we can generate. Anyway, getting to the crux of it. So I've done a new listing
Oh,
on
sorry,
TGBCH.
just
Yeah.
to add in there, you said that your experience because you've gone there as a buyer, whereas
Yeah.
I've got the experience of going to an exhibition as a
Right,
seller.
yes.
So knowing the side of the seller's point of view, as well as Dad knowing the buyer's point of view, this is what makes this a really interesting idea to actually do it. So as a seller, I know there's huge potential in reaching a lot of people, both individuals, but more importantly, businesses. So it's virtually the best way of, or one of the best ways of getting the TGBCH coins out there as well. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in.
Yeah, I forgot that bit. Yeah, so Harry has done this from a seller's point of view. He's worked on these stands selling, and I've of course been to them as a buyer. I've never sold on them, but I have bought on them. And you imagine doing a very professional and very busy indoor market stall. You would be looking, you're happy when somebody comes along and they buy a couple of bitses and bobs. They'll have a couple of these, couple of those, whatever, for their own personal collection. But at these places, somebody can literally walk on the stand and spend £5 just like that. So, and that kind of thing does happen. I mean, £5 nowadays, when I used to go buying there many, many years ago, we're talking more than 20 years ago, people would spend £5 at the drop of a hat just walking on a stand. So,
to give you an idea, which you may have gone to as well as to the scale and the footfall, is if any of you have been to Crufts, that you've obviously got the show at Crufts, but then you've also got the exhibition where you go around and look at all the different stalls. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So you've got the footfall. It's in a massive, large convention centre, and yeah, you've got individual stands. We're going to be on a map. There's going to be loads of footfall as well. So that's just to give you an idea of what this trade show is, as to if you've been to.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You envisage something like Crufts, except with Crufts, you're going there for a show and you've got the stands as an aside, as a separate sort of entity. Whereas at this place,
it's just stands.
Is specifically there for people to turn up and buy. Yeah. That's what it's there for. It's not. There isn't anything else going on. There's no tank display. There's no. Well, they have a show there in the middle.
And nothing to do with dogs.
Nothing to do with dogs.
Anyway, sorry, go on. What was you saying about the moving on from that? What you were saying was, and that
Oh yeah. So I've set up a deal number 21. It is, and it's on the site now. Now this is mentally priced, considering what the return could possibly be one day, and considering what I've sold them for previously. But it's ridiculously priced in order to try and make sure that I sell all 20, right? Because what I want to do is raise about 15 grand. That will give us, and a third of that I want to be able to use on the show and make sure that we've got enough for whatever we need. So I've put up 20 full spreads at 750, and there are only 20, and I only want to sell 20 at that price. They're 750 quid each, and on this occasion you can also get 10% off if you send me the money by direct bank transfer. So that will save us having to pay Stripe and so on. And that's it. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping, we're both hoping that we can sell. And also I need a little bit of working capital to get us through as well. And I need to buy a couple more coins, because I think it would be a good idea to have a couple more designs on the show as well as whatever else we got. So I'd really like to sell that. And the other fantastic offer I'll make is that you can choose whether you have the full spread or whether you have a voucher equivalent, so that you might want to put it all into one. If you like, you can do that, or you can spread it around and have the full spread, and we'll do the full spread. Each full spread comes with 5,000 points, remember. So that is the idea. Now, I could be right off my rocker, or Harry and I will come away from this show and take a huge breathe sigh of relief, knowing full well that we are covered now for the future. It could make that much of a difference. So then the other thing is, it's up north, Harrogate. So any of you that live up north, it would be great to see you.
Yorkshire area, isn't it?
Yorkshire area, yeah. So just search Home and Giftware Show Harrogate on Google. That's all you've got to search, and you'll find the dates, 16th to the 19th of July. We can let you know where we're going to be, where our stand is going to be, closer to the time, etc., when it's all more ironed out. We've still got some ironing outs to do, but
we're just waiting on confirmation to get back to us to say that we're definitely going as well.
Yeah, I've signed the contract. I did that yesterday.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't know that.
So yeah, I forgot to tell you. So it's a definite, it's definitely on. Contract is signed. We've got that space. North Yorkshire, lousy parking. Yeah, we've got to rent an apartment for a couple of days for the time that we're there, but it's close to the show. So it would be nice if any of you live in that area, and I know some of you do. So if you live,
Can you say rent an apartment? That sounds quite posh and expensive. It's basically a hotel. You know, you get hotel rooms on booking.com. This is like an apartments thing. So you actually got a private space, but when you look at the cost of a hotel, etc., we've got the freedom to actually make something. We've got our own bathroom, we've got our own space, especially when we look at lugging stock around. So we need somewhere a bit bigger than a hotel room. You know what I mean?
About 30 miles from Eddie. So it'd be great to see you, Eddie, if you could manage to come down.
Absolutely.
And, there's two things. One, we'd love to see you anyway.
Yes.
And the other thing is, if anybody's feeling energetic and wants to come down and help us give out some leaflets, that'd be great. But you don't have to do that in order to come along and see us and say hello, because it would be great to meet you anyway. But if anybody does fancy being a bit energetic and helping us give out some leaflets, etc., then give me a shout, and we will be glad to have you for any of those days and any times throughout those days, in order to give as many leaflets out as possible. The whole thing is held over about three or four different buildings. It is absolutely massive. So there is a huge area to cover of people walking around, etc. There'll be people walking around that won't even know your stand exists, type thing. And one of the things we was thinking of doing is, by giving out a leaflet, maybe, come and see us at the stand and get a lucky sixpence. That might bring a lot of people over to see what it's all about. And we've got a load of sixpences. I've got a load of uncirculated sixpences that we could just give one of those each to people as they come past, or as they come over to find the stand, with the leaflet. Say, hey, I've got this. It'd be interesting to see how many people actually read it and took that up and tried to find you.
Yeah, so that's that. Let us know your thoughts, and obviously if you're up in that area. Oh, and also it's free entry to anybody who wants to come and visit as well. So you don't have to pay. There's no payment on the door. It's as far as I'm aware. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Dad, but I think it is free to any guest, any people that want to come along and walk around.
Yeah, there's no entry fee. It's one of those shows where they only charge the people that have got the stands, and the public, if you call it the public, because they're all mostly professional people, either self-employed business people or working as buyers for other companies. But yes, there's no entry fee. It's free entry,
which I thought was insane, because the ones I do, the ones I've done in the past, they charge the people to go, plus they charge the stands like the trades.
Yeah, a lot of that tends to be because it's public, whereas when it's business to business people don't like paying. They wouldn't turn up, I should think.
Fair point.
You know, yes, quite right, Stuart. I'll talk to you about that. Is Harry dressing up for the event? Stuart said.
No, but what I might do, depending on how I am with a lot of people around me, I might do a little bit of entertaining on the stand, shall we say? A little bit of close up, a bit of, what do you call it? In fact, we might even have a little special products to sell there as well, which is my stretched coins. We might have a little magic trick for like a gift set thing. Put it in a little presentation thing.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to Dad about that, but there could be potential there because it is home and gift. So I could demo that. So, but dressing up, no, it's all about professionalism. I can't really turn up dressed as pissing Superman, can I? I could, but no, I won't be. Considering I've got a bit of a veranda over the toy shop, should we say?
Yeah. So it would be absolutely marvellous if you could support us in it, and help us raise the money for that.
Yeah, if you could help us with the cost, that would be fantastic. And if we do get a chance to go, and we're able to go, then it would be great to see you. More importantly, because it will be great to finally meet you rather than just a one-way camera thing going on.
Absolutely. You know? And another way you can help, of course, is by buying a load of entries in the old Mayflower Gold and see if you can win this 5-ounce great big lump of silver that I've got here. Because we need to get that done. That's only got about a week or two left. And that's a huge, look, there it is there, look, huge. Michael Bloxham, well done. Lovely bit of kit this is. And I'm taking a gamble because I've only got one of these. This is mine. It's in my collection, my own personalised collection. That I keep saying to myself, I'm not going to get rid of my own personal collection, but every now and again I do. I dip into it. And so it's come out of there. So if you win it and can take it off me, fair play. If you can do what Ian did last week, fair play. Otherwise, it's going in my collection and it will never come out again. I win it. So either I'll win it tonight or you'll win it tonight.
Technically, you've already won it. And you've
sold a load. Technically.
Yeah, so if you've got any questions on the trade show or anything like that, now's the time to ask. But I think you said that the listing is up, have you?
Yeah, I've just put it up. So
what was the offer? What was the offer you're doing? I was listening, but not listening at the same time.
It's a full spread, order voucher equivalent for 750. Incredible value. Well, it's one of those things that, of course, if everything pans out and goes the way that we want it to, then it is mental value. Well, if on the ground everything goes a little bit on the tit side, then you know it's not.
Did you say that you get the equivalent in a voucher? So you could either have the full spread or have the equivalent in a voucher.
Yeah. So if you maybe you don't want a full spread one on everything. Maybe you don't want that. Maybe you want the voucher equivalent and you just want to spend that in a couple of wheels, you know, whereas you get a lot on each wheel, but you're only going on a couple or something. You know what I mean? Or you might decide
you're talking about extra value, and obviously it's going to be good for us. But cool, that's an insane offer.
It is an insane offer if everything pans out, because what you'll get back if we ever make it, if we do the business as it were, and we soar like an eagle, and we do loads in the future and make loads of money, then you get £5,000 back. But who knows how long that will take? And
Yeah, but
who knows
even
that will
short
actually
term,
happen.
let's forget about that for a minute. I mean, you're offering £5,000 voucher roughly, give or take a few hundred, right? £5,000 for 750 quid, plus that goes onto wheels, which you can choose to go on a load of multiplier wheels. So you've got
Yeah.
even more potential of actually getting a lot more in the short term. Never mind long term. That's insane. Don't get me wrong, it's great, and I'm just saying, but you know, it's just far too much, Dad. Far too much.
I know. I am denied over it, but I really, really, really want to get us to this show.
Yeah, no, I want
And
to
I
go.
know, you know, we've got the day-to-day expenses, weekly expenses that we've got anyway, and you know, a part of me thinks I'm absolutely mental for even thinking that I can take us to the show. But
Oh yeah, you are absolutely mental, on multiple reasons. But listen, I'm sold on the idea. I mean, we discussed it privately, and you know, it's something that I know that you really, really want to do. And I agree with you in the sense of, you know, if we're going to do it, this is going to be a good indication whether, you know, it all hits off, or, you know, well, not that it don't. I mean, it still has potential, but this is going to be like the way to get the brand out there massively, especially at a home and gift trade show. So people going are people to do with gifts and, you know, homeware and stuff. So
there's about 5,000 people walking around, all there specifically to buy home and giftware stuff for their businesses.
exactly. You know, and if you just take it on the proviso, even if we just took, like, just imagine we just took like the Zodiacs, we took the nautical sets, we took whichever, you know, there's a lot of customizable great gifts there that for an individual to give to someone. Obviously people won't know much to do with like the Haynes manual, like the TGBCH manual. They won't really understand what they're all about. That's more for us, our elite group and community that we've got going on right now. But the other stuff, there's huge potential there, absolutely loads. And I think it is going to be really interesting that weekend. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be knackering. It's going to be a tough thing because these trade shows are hard work. Oh, by the way, I need to speak to you about it. We can't get an extra the night before at the hotel, at the apartment thing, which means we might have to get an alternative hotel the night before so we can set up. So that's another thing we need to discuss.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you've got the £2 voucher in the newsletter, so that will help you go get one entry out of the Mayflower Gold. You put £1 to that, and you'll get 2 entries. Pity you didn't do Harrogate as a coin. Well, that's one of the things I'm thinking of, and I've got to make a quick decision because we've only got a month. So
I don't think you should, specifically for the show. I don't, not anything about that. If you want to do another gift coin to take with us, fantastic, but not necessarily Harrogate or the gift and trade show specific. That's what I don't like. People that have got their own distillery at Harrogate and they've got their own Harrogate gin, yeah, they're the people that, you know, that they're local to Harrogate and that's what they think. But we're the Great British Coin Hunt, so it covers a vast array. I wouldn't create a coin specific because people want gifts. They don't necessarily want stuff associated to the trade show, not as a gift. See what I mean? That's a bit commercial. You don't want to go commercial. You want to go something for everybody.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we've got to try and think of if we're going to get a cut, and if we are going to get some coins made, we're not going to get that many made. So
no, I've got an idea for coins, for what ones to do, and it goes along with what you had the idea of years ago. But I'm not going to say anything now because nothing's confirmed until I want to put the idea in the team chat first, and gauge what their reaction before we make the announcement public.
Well, I'm already worried, concerned, as it were, that maybe we won't sell all of these, and if you know, and I need to sell these in order to raise the money. So if we do manage to sell all 20, then I know we'll definitely be able to get a half dozen coins for the show very quickly. You know, order them, because we need to order them reasonably quickly in order to get them here. Because as you know, it sometimes takes us a month.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know, and then we would release them. Well, we would let you know that we're taking them to the show, so that you get a chance to buy them. Obviously, because we wouldn't want to sell out at the show without you having a chance to get them. Otherwise, you'd be telling us off. But
it's a tough one, isn't it? Because really, you do. Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Ignore what I was about to say.
Well, see, as Tracy said there, look in her comment, maybe take a couple of new coins that you haven't released on here yet, but you would after the show. But you see, that might not work because you take them to the show. What if you sold out and then you come back and said, "Oh, we got these 6 new coins, took them to the show, sold out," and then
but
if
people want the coin, they can always come along to the show, can't they? And then they can get it.
Not if they live in London or live in Surrey or live in.
But now we've given people a month's notice. They could have a little time out. They might want to have a little trip up to Yorkshire.
Yeah, they've all got to spend 300 quid on holiday just to come and get a coin at the show.
Well, you know, any time away from mundane life, I think anybody would like don't necessarily need the excuse, right? And secondly, it might be a trade show exclusive. So the only way to get the coin is to go there, you see, or run the risk of waiting and they might even be sold out. So there you go. There's different views. You could go there.
I think what would be the fairest thing to do if we was going to try and keep it a surprise keep it under wraps until we go to the show, then on the morning of the show we'd have some listed on our site so that I could do a quick video and say to people, this is the 6 that we're releasing at the show today. If you want to go and buy yours.
That's not going to work. Do you want me to tell you why that's not going to work?
Why not?
Because you can't keep a bloody secret. You have to tell people something. So that isn't going to work. It's not going to be kept secret. You're going to end up pre-ordering and letting people know before just because it's you.
Listen, mate, Secret is my middle name.
No, it isn't. Your middle name is Paul. Okay, just to let everyone know, we're almost at the end of the domains now, and we normally go for a quick break after the free-for-alls. So we're doing the free-for-alls next. Currently, we're on zodiac50p.co.uk. I'm just getting the free-for-all wheel ready, and then I'll just finish off the prize for Oliver. So, yeah. Also, you've got half hour left to get your George's Draw entries for the second George's Draw for the evening. This one's going to be open to everybody, subscribers and anybody who wants to purchase an entry. You can always increase your chances by getting extra entries. So, yeah, we've got that going on.
Yes, exactly, Stuart. Quite right. Now, I can promise you that we would, whatever we do, we would keep. You know, we need to keep 20 back in order to make sure that, or however many it is that you guys would.
Yeah, I mean, the obvious one is that, you know, whatever we decide, the worst case scenario is anybody who's agreed to get a specific number, they will always be secured the coin first. You know, anybody else who's not a regular buyer, who they won't necessarily have one reserved. But anybody who's got them. So like yourself, Stuart, with your number, Ian Menham, who else? Chris Edwards. Yeah, whoever's got
people to buy them on pre-order and have their regular numbers, you would be guaranteed to get them anyway.
Yeah, don't worry. You know, we were joking. I was joking around a little bit, so don't worry. Okay, free for alls now. Free for all 25.
So coming up for a break, get your George's entry in. And get your Mayflower entries. and if you've got space on your credit card, whack in with one of those full spreads.
Honestly, guys, I'm going to say it because I think it would be really great if we could go to the show to really boost the coins and see if we can do something with them. So I'd really love to go. So if you can, that'd be great. And if you can't, no worries. It's just a difficult time for all, isn't it, really?
It is. It's a hard time for everybody.
Any help is appreciated. Brunel, set of two. £2 coin. Well done, Kevin. Now we're on the free fall 39. Feel cool a bit. Well done, mate.
My credit card cries every Friday, says Stuart. Yeah. I mean, if you listen really carefully now.
Oh, it's chucked me out. I'll tell you what, no, this is doing me head in.
Shh, listen. Can you hear it? Send me to Ian. Send me to Ian. See, that's your credit card, your wallet. It's going. Send me to Ian. Send me to Ian. And if you listen carefully, you can hear it calling you from your pocket. What's happened to your green screen?
Well, the camera just chucks off. I've contacted StreamYard and they're being a pain in the backside because it keeps knocking out both cameras. I've got a virtual camera for the wheel, which is now going on screen. There we go. And I've got the other one, which is this one here, so it's on me, but it keeps cutting them out. And they said to me, "Oh, use Chrome, it'll work." So I've used Chrome now. It still ain't pissing works.
Still ain't work.
Right, free for all, 1980 Britannia, 50p. Okay, finally we're on the free for all 100 now, which is a double up.
Number 2 is what you're looking for on the old Mayflower.
I've just seen a comment from, is that Liam? Yeah, there it is, Liam. It says gifts, not souvenirs, and that's the best way of putting it. So not doing a Harrogate, something to do with Harrogate or to do with a show, because that is souvenir related rather than a gift.
Yeah. We could do, what about one that says, you know, for the person that's got everything type thing, you know, when you don't know what to buy somebody. One of those kind of.
Yeah, I've got some ideas for you. So
great.
But we'll see if we can do something with it. If we're actually going. All right.
My card has had a chastity belt fitted for about 3 months.
Right. We're going to go for a quick break now, I think.
Quick break.
So we'll be back in a second. I'll just put a little thing. And I'm just going to put something on screen now so everyone can go grab a cuppa, and we'll see you in a sec. All right.
I'll do that, Rob. Thank.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
You must be the Dutch guy.
afternoon, madam.
Yeah, I'm sorry, officer.
Can I see your papers, please? Hello. Mummy in a bit of a hurry, was she? Step out of the car, madam! Step out of the vehicle now!
We are back.
We're back.
We're back. I'm just getting the YouTube wheel sorted now. Let's just have a look at these comments. So have you banked Robert's card?
I have.
Robert's cards, yeah? Fantastic. Okay, first up, we are on the YouTube members wheel. I'm not too sure. Oh, no, you are here. I didn't know whether you was having a quick break yourself, Andy. So sorry about that, mate. So you're on the ball. I can
YouTube
see.
members.
Lovely. So YouTube members wheel now. Here we go.
To get on a YouTube wheel, just take out a YouTube subscription, either at TGBCH or on YouTube itself. Go to our channel and you can take out a subscription and you'll be on the wheel.
Yep, and if you're using the app, YouTube app, or you've got it installed on your phone but you're watching on Facebook, get over to the app, and it's really easy to take out a subscription. They've made it so easy for people, for streamers like us to be able to get some funding in. Oh, so it's made it even easier for you. I've done a new background. Can you see it? Do you like it? It's basically the background that I've, if you notice on the
wheel.
Yeah, it's. I thought you was going to put it on, but instead you got the coins around you.
I didn't see it, to be honest. It's because the coins was already there.
Yeah, see, in the thumbnail for the live stream, where it's got you in it and it lets everybody know over here about the Thursday 7 p.m. It's the same background as that, obviously with everything else removed. So it goes in keeping with the theme. So behind me I've got In Dark, the wheel, and the Great British Union Jack. See? Oh, thank you, Princess. Okay, rule number 2 now. And that was Mick Smith, sorry, won a pair of £2 coins. 5 plus 5 is 10 times 10. Cool, blimey, that was a lot.
That is a lot.
Cool, and he's gone and done it again, look. Cheeky sod. 15 minutes to get your George's draw, don't forget.
George's draw, 15 minutes. Come on.
Sheet of coins. Double up sheet. Yep, this is his double up as well. So he gets times 2 anyway, but he gets to add 5. This is going to be expensive.
He gets times 2 anyway.
Because it's double up. So 3 plus 5 is
8.
Is it 5? Hold on.
Yeah, 5.
3 plus 5 is 8. Times 2 is 16. So that's 16 prizes in one hit. That's insane. Oh, sorry, that was rule number 2. I see what you've done there, Andy. No worries. Yeah, but that was rule number 2. Now we're on rule number 3. And Scott Donaldson takes it. See what we can get for you, Scott. Sorry, I have to give me. My nose is irritating me. (1998) NHS. 3 plus 3 is 6 times 6. Okay, now we're on YouTube Gold members now. I can't remember what you need to do to get this subscription, so
YouTube Gold, to get on that wheel, it's you pay the gold is the $17.99 a month. And
there you go. That's how you do it.
It gets you on the YouTube Gold members wheel once, and it also gets you on the All members wheel 25 times. All that for $17.99 a month.
And they're all multiplier wheels as well. And if you're a full Monty member, you get to do
and you get an extra one. Yes, with
yeah.
the YouTube Gold, you get an extra one anyway.
Yeah, that's even without being a full Monty member.
Yeah.
A present from Ian for Kevin, and he gets that. Oh, is it going to hit 8? Is it? It is, you know. 8 plus 5 is 13 times 13. Members wheel 2. Gold members, sorry, wheel 2.
Derry Roberts. About time.
Had a little win in a little while, haven't you, mate?
And see that wheel, the gold wheel. You can only be on that once.
Oh, gold coin just flew past.
Did it?
One Guernsey 50p on a multiplier.
So take a look at this wheel when Harry flips it to the names.
I can tell you exactly how many are on there as well. Times 5 for Derry. Okay, now we're on the 3rd gold members wheel. And there's 23 names on there, as you can see.
So it's 23 to 1. And if you take out a membership, you'll be 24 to 1. So it's great value being a YouTube Gold member.
What are you doing, Luna? Mark Dando.
In fact, everyone on the wheel gets to win throughout the year, probably several times.
Oops. Still on YouTube Gold. Wheel 3. Mark Dando takes the 1998 EU presidency 50p. And Mark gets to add 3. So that'll be 4 plus 3 is 7 times 7. I didn't realise, I forgot. Derry Roberts didn't add anything, so I apologise. He gets to add 1. So that's times 6. Apologies there, Derry. Right, now we're on Patreon members. Just waiting for the wheel to load. Chris Edwards. Chris, you with us, mate? I haven't seen your comments or anything today.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you've got 10 minutes now to get your George's Draw entry. Sheet of coins. This is Chris's double up. And he's a 496. This will get very expensive. Oh, he's only at a 9.
Oh.
9 plus 6 is 15 times 2 is 30. 30 prizes there, Chris.
Who got that?
Chris Edwards.
Wow.
Patreon members now. Rule number 2. And this goes to Mr. Eddie Beck. $2016 Squirrel Napkin. 50p.
And to get on the Patreon wheel, you just go to patreon.com/TGBCH. Can you check that YouTube gold wheel for me to see if Tracy Gardner's on there? She should be on there.
Hold on. 5 plus 4 is 9. Times 9. Well, we've just gone past it. I need a second. All the wheels are available to be seen online, so
Are they?
yeah, they're all on there. What am I looking at? YouTube Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on there.
Okay.
All right. Right, what are we on? Number 3. Patch on number 3. Oi, move your name. Move your box. Chris Edwards won it again. Wheel number 1 and 3. $1983 Britannia 50p times 3 plus 6 is 9. Hatch on gold now. Andy Bab. This one is 17 people on the wheel. So it's a 1 in 17 chance at the minute.
This is a Patreon.
If you go on it and you're not already on it, it'll be a 1 in 18. Robert Burns £2 coin. Andy is a 496 as well. Six plus 4 is 10. Times 10. You'll have to forgive. I'm going to click off. This is the multiplier for the second wheel. All right. So let's show you it land, and I'll leave it up. Times 5. That's what the next person will get. That's for gold members now. I accidentally pressed the screen twice. My apologies. Stuart Skulls. 1 times 5, so it's 5 plus 6 is 11. So we'll see how many he's won and what he's won.
Live spins plus triple whammies. Checking now.
1999 Rugby World Cup.
Live
Landed
spin.
on a times 5, so 5 plus 6 for Stuart is 11. Wheel number 3 now.
12 live spins, Stuart, and 6 triple whammy spins. Michael Bloxham has a triple whammy spin. And Richard Brabbin has 6 triple whammy spins. And Henry Long also has a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We bought 2 lots, 12 spins, and Ian Menham has a spin. And if anybody would like to swap 25 prizes for 6 triple whammy spins, then let me know. Yeah, we'll do that in the week. If you like, probably catch up Tuesday or Wednesday, Tracy.
Pay it members now.
So if you like some triple whammy spins, 25 prizes will give you 6.
We've got 3 minutes now for your George's draw.
I think it's 25 prizes.
I think I'm running well behind. Normally we're up to the George's draw well past, so I'm sorry guys. I'm normally a bit quicker today, so we'll get there.
I have one taker already.
On what?
25 prizes.
Oh, I thought you meant the amazing deal you're doing.
No, not yet. I would so love to get a couple of those while we're on air, but 25 from 40.
Maybe do a promotion if we can get some on air.
20 off of there is 24, 19.
No, actually, maybe not because it's too good an offer.
Sorry, that mate. I didn't hear what you said.
No, I was going to say maybe try and tempt them a little bit by adding something while we're live. But no, there's no point. You're already given away loads. Roman coin for Kevin Rawdon.
How many would you like, Rob? Just do Andy Babb first. Six. And then 6 for you, Rob. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then take 25 off of Rob. Six. Where is he? There he is.
Question 50p for Derek. Let's to add 5. 5 plus 4 is 9 times 9 for Derek. Okay, now we're on raffle subscription now. So for every raffle subscription, oh, for crying out loud, StreamYard, mate, you're doing my nutting.
Just.
All right. Raffle subscription now. Those that have got the gold raffle subscription, so they're on the wheel an extra 20 times as well. So they're even more of a chance to go for it. So this is always a good one. And the winners, you get a triple whammy. So the first one goes to Andy Babb, if you can add it shortly. Dad.
Yeah, yeah.
And the second one
Just got to write Eddie Beck.
also gets a triple whammy. That goes to Stuart Skulls. Well done, mate. Okay, next up.
3, 4, 5, 6. First one, Andy Babb. Next one,
Stuart Skulls.
Stuart Skulls. Oh, could you can see what I've done. If you go to the Triple Whammy page, you just need to create some blanks there, look, because I've just put Stuart Skulls in and it's on the wrong line. You'll see what I mean if you have a look.
Yeah.
It won't let me add.
Yeah, I know. It will. You just got to do it down the bottom.
Tells me I don't have permission to add. You know, we just sort of go to put a few more spaces above it. Thank you.
Why have you spelled Eddie Beck the way you've spelled
it? I realised that afterwards.
How about you might want to correct it, because that's gonna bug me. Sorry.
OCD.
Well, you don't have to correct it, but it might bug Eddie as well.
People with their OCDs. Just no stress, no dramas. Here you are. And in answer to your question earlier, we haven't got that long left on the stream. If anybody does get that deal for the full spread whilst we're live, I'll throw in 6 triple whammies. So your triple whammy spins could really pay for the whole lot.
Okay, so for full Monties, the first wheel, Scott Donaldson takes 295. Membership voucher, Mick Smith takes £290 PCC. Now we're on full Monty wheel 2. Scott Donaldson takes £215 membership voucher, and Mark Dando takes £300 PCC. Now we're on the third wheel. And the winner will get £100 membership plus spin of the bonus wheel. And that is Mark Dando. Well done, mate. So you've got £100 membership voucher plus spin of the bonus wheel. So £100 plus 165. That's £265 membership voucher. And the final spin for full Monty wheel goes to Chris Edwards. And then we'll see what he's got. He's got £100 PCC plus a spin of the bonus wheel. So that's £100 plus. £100 plus 80 is £180 bonus. Lovely. Okay, next up we've got the referrals wheel. to get on this, you just got to refer someone, even if it's to get a free entry on all of the wheels.
Somebody just won a full Zodiac set on the Mayflower Gold.
Okay.
But number 2 has not gone yet. And there's been over 100 entries sold tonight, and number 2 hasn't gone. So if you fancy having a go, the odds are more in your favour.
Oh, I've just spun the bonus wheel. Sorry, that's null and void. I'm just going to close it. Okay, prize listener, prize wheel. There we go. Sorry about that. Referrals wheel 1, Scott Donaldson, and he wins one jersey 50p on a multiplier. George's draw entries are now closed. So Scott Donaldson gets ×4, but he gets 3, so it's ×7. Second wheel now for referrals. Now what he done, Eddie, was he spelled Beck B-E space, no, B-E-C space K or something. He done a space in between your name and it was bugging me. Emily Sanderson takes wheel number 2. One silver-plated coin on a multiplier. ×3 for Emily. Okay, now wheel 3. Oh, you swine.
Oh, no.
It's done it again. Oh, I'll come back to that. It's annoying me. Should have screenshotted it again. My mistake.
Right, everybody that asked for a swap to triple whammies, that's been done. So we've had 3 people take us up on that. So a fair bit of spinning at the end of the stream.
£2 golden guinea.
Just out of curiosity, did you use a Y instead of IE? No, no, no. It was it's because I was typing quickly and I must have hit the space bar. But then because of this thing that Harry's made, this spreadsheet, when you go to the next line to type Eddie Beck in again, I only need to type in 2 letters and it appears. So I just go ED, enter, ED, enter, ED, enter, and I did that 6 times. And of course it copied the wrong spelling.
Super wheel I'm just waiting on now.
Yes, so if anybody pushes their credit card whilst we're live before the end of the stream, I'll give you 6 triple whammies for that full spread to get us going, get us off and running, so that we can at least think that we're going.
Okay. This is the Super Wheel members now. This is wheel number 1, numero uno. Al Clark. nautical coin. Times 3. Super Royal number 2 now. Rinko. It's happened again. I tell you what, I hate StreamYards. Do you know what? I'm just going to stop my cam. Maybe this is going to improve it. It's not good because
Stop your what? Your camera?
just avatar. It's got a picture of me. That'll do.
That'll do.
Whammy on 50p.
Has that solved it?
No, it won't solve it. But so far, it's happened 4 times. That's 6 times 6. Okay, Super Royal number 3 now. Mark Brando. Thousand libraries. 50p. Times 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, now we're on the newsletter wheels. Newsletter wheel number 1. TGBCH newsletter wheel this is, by the way. Press definitely back. Multiple coin. Times 4. 4 plus 4 is 8 times 8. Okay. Here's that rule number 2 now. Richard Shed. Zodiac coin. Yeah, most of them here. Times.
Oh, 10 just went past.
Times 3. Well done, Richard. Okay, the final wheel for the TGBCH newsletter wheel. Oh, it's done it again. That's 6 times. No, 5 times.
Should do it closing the page down.
It's just closing my cameras. It's getting rid of my cameras.
You're going to need to get you another computer, are we?
No, we ain't going to get another computer. We're going to get StreamYards to refund us because this is so unprofessional. Stuart Skulls.
First day cover.
Three plus 6 is 9 times 9. Okay, now we're on raffle newsletters now.
Okay.
Stuart Skulls. Wellington Station, 50p. Three plus 6 is 9. Now the issue we've got is not my computer, it's to do with StreamYards. For some reason, it disconnects. The error that comes up is your browser has lost connection to your camera. Make sure you have the right connection and close any applications that's already using it. Well, no other application is using it. This is an error that StreamYard keeps on giving.
Oh, I see.
So it's a StreamYard issue, not my computer issue. It's like before when it was like, oh, well, the Facebook doesn't allow it and stream causes the stream to get delayed. Well, it doesn't. It's the computer. That was an issue with the computer. And we've been streaming continuously to Facebook and there's been no issues. Apart from this, but this is not Facebook related. This is to do with StreamYard service. Times 3.
Well done, Anne-Marie. Getting in there.
Okay, the last raffle newsletter wheel now, before we go on to George's draw. Stuart Skulls again.
Two almost on a bounce there again.
Platinum Jubilee of the Queen, 50p. Times 4. 4 plus 6 is 10 times 10. Okay, next up we're going to do George's draw. Let me just copy the names over. Okay, that's done. Right, first prize of £100 cash for cash plus £100 PCC goes to Jonathan Lowry. Hold on, mate. Second prize of £75 cash for cash plus £75 PCC goes to Mary Waring. And the third prize of £50 cash for cash plus £50 PCC goes to Katie Gibson. Well done. Okay, so that's all
you.
of that. Now we've got the live spins. Oh, let's refresh the wheel so it's a fresh one. Okay. Let's get the triple whammies ready. Okay. Okay, live spins. Are you going to start typing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 12 to start for Stuart.
I'm on the case.
£31 membership voucher. He gets to swap for 40. No, 45, isn't it? £40. £85 membership voucher.
$85, did you say?
Yep. Falkland set. Mystery Disney coin. Paddington 4-coin set. $10 old 10p. Tennis 50p. Nautical coin.
I've got a funny itch all down my finger, my little finger.
Two uncirculated world banknotes. $19.98 EU presidency 50p. Oh, almost a gold bar.
Wow.
Battle of Hastings 50p. And finally, on the live spins, Boccia Olympics 50p.
That's all the live spins.
That's all the live spins.
You doing your
Triple whammies now? Yep.
yeah, you doing your configuration again?
You just put them in, all right?
Yeah, no pound signs, right?
Yeah, no pound signs.
I did understand how to do it once, but I did a
£78.
I actually made a mistake. What I meant to say was, if anybody goes for that offer, they'll get a free triple whammy, which could pay for the entire offer. And I said 6, didn't I?
Yeah, £100.
So the first person that does it can have the 6. Being as I said it.
£26.
Or anybody does it while we're live, they can have the 6.
£137. £85. And finally,
And jumps a lot, that wheel, doesn't it?
no, I don't see it jump.
Don't you think so? I do.
No. And £100.
Michael Bloxham. Go, Michael.
£96.
Richard Brabbin.
Richard Brabbin now.
£99. £100. £79.
£79.
If you haven't signed up for the subscription at TGBCH raffle prizes, it is an excellent subscription to sign up to. 84.
84. 2 more for Richard. Right, just to clarify, sorry, I was sorting enough stuff out. So, Stuart, if you're still with us, you had £596 you won. All right. Richard Brabbin, 100. And the final spin for Richard is £100. Okay, and Richard, you've got 562. Henry Long now. £100. Core.
Jeez, man.
He's only gone and done it.
He's only gone and done it, hasn't he?
1,000 squids. Deary me.
Shouldn't be allowed.
Did you want to take a picture of that?
Shouldn't be allowed, a man in my position, my health conditions.
Oh no, that's terrible, isn't it? But it can be won. See, so you've got a chance now to go online, get one of those amazing deals that Dad's done. What is it? Offer number 20 or something. What is it? 16?
21.
21. Offer number 21, and you'll get 6 triple whammies. He made a mistake. You should have only got 1. So you've got up until the end of the stream. So it's just enough to get to the end of these live spins. These triple whammies and the free draw at the end. And there you go.
Exactly. And as Stuart said, he's got 10 to go yet.
Oh, what, Emery? Yeah, yes. Jammy sods. £86. I didn't even see it until you went, oh no.
Well done, well done. It's nice to see a big one plop in every now and again. Otherwise, people start to think we've took it off the wheel.
Yeah.
So you know it's there. You know.
Oh, there's winning a big one every now and then there's just taking the absolute,
Michael.
Proverbial.
Absolutely.
£78. £81.
It's funny how we say that, isn't it? Taking the Michael, because that comes from taking the Mickey and Mick, Michael, etc. But you know, I wonder how people named Michael feel about that. You don't walk around going, "You're taking the Robert." You're taking the Ian. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but a good name for it, which I think would be pretty cool, which was made famous by the film Get Him to the Greek, is You're Taking the Jeffrey. I quite like the name Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Take it, Jeffrey.
you know, ask Jeffrey how he'd feel about that.
There you go. That's very true. £86.
86. It's time for it to come round again for my spins, says Eddie. Absolutely.
147.
We try our best at taking proverbial. Absolutely. And so you should.
2 spins left for Henry. £76. And the final one, is he going to do a big one? Hopefully not.
It can happen.
Oh, is he? I think he is.
Oh,
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry.
wow.
Right,
Wow.
Henry, you've won a staggering 2,618.
2,618.
Okay, let's see if anybody else could beat that. Well, Ian, best of luck, mate.
Ian Menem, your turn.
1,000 come in.
£75.
Okay, we've got Andy Babb now. He's got 6. First one is £100. We're running a little bit over, guys. I do apologise.
Oh, that was close.
77. Unlucky.
How close was that, Andy? Look at that, 950 it could have been. Look at what you could have won.
That's like bullseye, isn't it?
Yeah.
£87. £75. 2 more for Andy. £100. And the final one for Andy. Is it going to be a big one?
75.
75. So that's
what I had for dinner.
514 for you, Andy. Well done, mate.
Not bad, Andy.
Right, we've got Rob Barnes next.
Mr. Barnes, are you ready?
I know there's a couple of you that have got additional spins at the end. So, like, Andy, you've got one. Stuart, you've got one. £75 for...
Cool, I got away with that one, didn't I, Rob?
Oh, that is
close. 500 then.
Check that out.
Check that out.
That was close. Just gone past it, look, you can tell.
And that's Whisker.
£84. £98.
Story of my life, he says.
77. Who was it? Was it Liam that won the Samsung?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, big Samsung package as well. Huge package.
Yeah. £75. And finally, see if it's a good one. Let's see if you can land that 500. Oh, maybe not 500, but you could land 375.
Come in.
Sadly not. £99. Eddie Beck next. So, Rob, you've won £508.
Not bad, Rob. Oh, look at that. Eddie's done it.
Oh, he's done it. 525 for Eddie.
I'm getting hammered today. All them other days where it comes really close and I get away with it, get away with it, get away with it. And today, I got away with it a couple of times, but
not today.
I'm getting mullered today.
148.
Little bit of time left to get the deal.
151. I'll tell you what, he's hitting good
on that,
numbers so
mate.
far, that Eddie, because he's hitting triple figures, but they're reasonably big ones and all. Sorry, I've just jinxed it now.
Just
Sorry,
jinxed
mate.
it.
75. You're up to 899 now, Eddie. 75. On your last spin, you're going to break 1,000 now. But
What's
how
it gonna
much
be?
are you going to break?
Yeah.
99. Well done, Eddie.
Just over 1,000, Eddie.
Yeah, 1,073. Well done, mate. Okay, we've got another spin for Andy Babb. And he's got 99.
99, Andy.
And Stuart Scholes, he's got a final spin.
So Andy's got a new total and Stuart has a new total. 77.
77.
Done.
Yeah, I'll update that in a minute. All right. Well done, everyone. Okay, now we're on for the £100 prize competition giveaway. PCs, yeah, live giveaway. We had 16 entries. Best of luck, everyone. Have you seen the names?
Oh yeah, hang on. If Bagnall. Tune B, another new name. So if there's 16 names on there, it's gone down slightly, but there is 2 new names on there. So good luck, one and all. Stevie Gardner.
Oh, lovely.
Well done, Steve.
Well done, Liam. That's a nice little thing there. Well done, Steve. Sorry, yeah. Sorry, mate.
Last week when I was watching you, I got an email from the prize company saying they'd sent me the wrong Samsung earbuds and the wrong watch. So to say sorry, they sent me a 14.6-inch tablet. You just got the works on that lot, didn't you? The watch, the tablet, the iPad, the laptop, earbuds, everything.
Mr. Samsung over there.
Wow. Well done. Okay, so that is just about it. I'd like to say we got one button. We didn't.
Yeah. That's it, everyone. Thank you for joining us. As a reminder to everybody, the next week's prize giveaway is going to be live on Ian.tv. Also, the fantastic deal number 21 for £750, you get a voucher for the value of a full spread, so you can spend it wherever you like. That's going to be active. That's going to help us get to the trade show in Harrogate in next month. So if you can with that, that'd be awesome. I think is there anything else?
No, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna go and have my sausage sandwich now. Harry, you go and put your feet up. Well, after you've done that 10 minutes worth of work, then go and put your feet up.
Yeah, after 10 minutes worth of work, I just go straight to bed, mate. This is bedtime.
And I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Thanks,
Feel like that,
everyone.
my bucket. Thanks, Harry.
Thanks for joining, everyone. And
Thanks, Andy.
have
Thanks
a good
to the
one.
team.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Katie, Richard, Derek, Mick, Lisa, everyone. See you later.
See you later. Bye for now.
The Great British Coin Hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCH raffle.com